Hi, I'm Steve Sapato, and you can find me at steve@stevesapato.com. I bill myself as the most famous, unfamous speaker in America and damn good at what I do. So here's what I want to ask you. What makes a great speaker? I've been speaking around the country for over 35 years, and I've traveled and I've taught and I've learned and I've grown. And here's what I'll tell you. You want to be a great speaker, you have to know how to reach your audience. We call it engaging speakers. I've got a group out. If you would like to join it, certainly come join me on Facebook. You can find me at the Engaging Speakers Facebook group. You can also find me at Steve Sapato Coaching with probably a link to that group. But here's what is important to you, is if you know how to reach your audience. Do you know how? Have you been able to reach every audience that you've spoken to? Do you know what keeps you from being great in front of your peers? Do you know what keeps you from being great at an office meeting? Do you know what keeps you from being great on stage in front of a larger audience? Or maybe you're just presenting someplace at a PTA meeting, right? At a socialized meeting. What keeps you from being great is the only thing that keeps you from being great is your ability to reach your audience. Now, I teach a whole speaking course, 25 different areas that will help you become great at speaking to anyone. If you're a salesperson, you have to be great at asking the right questions, at listening, at knowing what people are doing. You have to be able to read their body language. What 87% of everything we do is nonverbal. So you understand by watching me, maybe more than you're actually hearing the words, the tone that I'm using, the facial expression, all that comes into play when we talk about engaging your audience. So what makes someone engaging? Isn't that the question? Ask yourself this. When you speak in front of a group, are you engaging? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to go start videotaping yourself and see if you are as good as you really think you are. If you're a manager, you have to be engaging to your employees. When you do a business meeting, whether the meeting is 15 minutes long or 2 hours long, you have to have people in front of the group who can engage the group, or we all space off. What is it? Our attention span is really something like 15 seconds if we don't engage every once in a while. We lose that part of the audience. So we also train that you have to engage your audience at least one time per minute. Get some kind of reaction. You guys understand that? All that plays a part in what we do. Engaging them with their verbiage, engaging them with how they listen, learn, and grow. Are they visual learners? Then you have to see, do you see what I'm saying here? If there are other kinds of learners, you might say, are you feeling what it's like to engage your audience? We got feeling, we got all this wonderful stuff. All that comes as part of being an engaging speaker. If you want to learn how to be an engaging speaker, touch base with me. But it also involves, are you a good storyteller? Are you? Do you know how to tell a story so that it engages their memories? Do you know how to engage your memories so that it creates a story in their mind? All this is something you have to do. You can join me. I do speaker seminars, workshops down here in Tampa, and they are $1,500 for a 2-day workshop that teaches you how to be a better speaker. $1,500 to make sure that you're one of the better speakers at your organization. So touch base with me, steve@stevesapato.com, and reach out, and I will put you into one of our speaker groups. They're limited to 12 people. No more than 12 can participate, because what we do in those speaker groups is we teach you a little bit, then we ask you to present for a little bit, and then we teach you a little bit more, and then the next day, we teach you a little bit and we ask you to have put together overnight a speech, a topic, a presentation that incorporates some of what we taught you to see if you've got better. And that's how you learn to be a better speaker, putting it into practice, learning, working, growing. So if you'd like to be a better speaker, reach out, touch base with me, steve@stevesapato.com, and I promise that you will be a sought after commodity wherever you go. God bless. I hope you have a great day.